Hello, Lovergirl, and welcome to a brand new episode of Man Moves Monday. Now, today we are going to dive into strategies for the single girl's turn-on with none other than Jenn and Ben Rohde of ExplosiveSexualHealing.com. Now, Ben, along with the love of his life, Jenn Rohde, have developed a system called Explosive Sexual Healing, which combines hypnotherapy, Reiki, along with sexological bodywork, specifically the G-spot orgasm. And they are helping women all around the world unlock and unleash their orgasmic potential, which of course has a very profound positive effect on all aspects of their life. So to say that I'm excited about having you guys on Man Moves Monday is absolutely an understatement. I am elated. How are you guys doing? And I'm so thankful you guys are here today.
Oh, thanks, Jen. We are doing absolutely amazing. We've actually never been better in our entire life.
And you have a little one coming along very soon as well.
Do in about a month.
Baby!
Yeah,
Yay.
so excited. We're excited to be here too.
Well,
Yeah, this is great. We're just really enjoying everything that, well, first of all, I got to say that the reason that we're doing so great right now in our business and able to do such great things for the women on this planet is because of our union, because we came together and because we met. And we actually met 1 year ago this month. We met 1 year ago this month.
You guys have a crazy, incredible connection story. You met, and a month later you were married, correct?
Yeah.
And you're already having your first baby. I mean, it's a very powerful, beautiful, incredible story.
Yeah, and neither one of us were successful. We had zero money, and now because of the synergy and that happens with when you find the love of your life that you're going to be with forever, stuff just comes and comes and comes again and again and again, and that's why we made a business around coming again and again and again.
And when you're willing to share something that you're extraordinary at, that is such a gift to other women, of course it's going to blow up. And that union, I think, in my opinion, really, really made that possible.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Couldn't have done it without her.
So honestly, I haven't had the chance to work with you and Jenn yet, but even your business is a total huge turn on. I mean, explosive sexual healing, total feminine empowerment through ecstatic states of G-spot, full release G-spot orgasm. I mean, okay, I know I'm speaking for lots of women out there, but I'm going to say, yes, please. So I know that several women right now, as we speak, they're looking up your website, www.explosivesexualhealing.com, and they're finding out how they connect with you. But for those women that isn't quite feasible yet, what can you, in your expert opinion, can you give these lovely ladies? Why is it so important that a woman explore her turn on?
Go, Ben.
Okay. I guess exploring the turn-on's me.
Yeah.
It's all about the orgasm. Okay, so when a woman orgasms, her brain literally goes offline. And so to use this state of orgasm as a state of manifestation is amazing. So we use this state to put in affirmations like, I am enough, I am lovable, I am perfect just the way I am. And so while she's in orgasm, she needs to be saying these things while she's in orgasm. And then also sending it out to her man. So sending that, so we all know by now that we manifest things through a vibration. Everything's a vibration. We bring things in through a vibration. If we're in a low vibrational state, we're going to bring in low vibrational things. If we're in a high vibrational state, we bring in high vibrational things. Orgasm is the highest vibration that the human body is capable of. So when she's in orgasm, she needs to be thinking happy thoughts and sending out positive things of the universe and bringing her man in.
So she's going to draw in lots of wonderful things into her life just by the mere state of being excited and fully turned on.
Exactly. And also in orgasm, there are, a cocktail of chemicals that are released in the brain that just make you happy and make things amazing and make colors brighter and food taste better. So we always tell our clients after a session that our clients are looking for their love to go out, go to a cafe and just sit.
Yeah, you'll be like a magnet.
Yeah,
You'll just be drawn to you.
orgasm literally expands your aura and makes you glow, and you just like when you see a turned on woman, a woman that's just glowing in her sexuality, men notice.
She's
Like men will,
undeniably irresistible.
oh, undeniably, yes, exactly. And so that's why getting in touch with a woman getting in touch with her own sexuality is the most important thing she can do. And then, of course, she needs to clear any blocks that she has to receiving and to being loved. Any negative beliefs, any limiting beliefs about there are no perfect men out there. Bullshit. There's billions of people on this planet. You're not going to find one. Come on.
That's an argument I have quite frequently with women.
Yeah.
I hear that quite a bit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, and whatever you believe is what you bring in and what you draw in. So that's the filter that you're seeing something through. So right. So if you think all men are douchebags or whatever, that's your filter, and that's all that you're seeing. Whereas if you think, wow, most men actually really want a serious, healthy, loving, connected relationship, you're going to find that. So a lot of it is shifting the filter as well to bring that in.
Yes, and I know you know this, Jen, but Ben, I would love for a man to say this in front of my audience. It's true. Most men want a loving, connected relationship with a woman that they find irresistible, correct?
Definitely. And before I had this relationship, I thought I didn't want one. I was 100% convinced, no, I'm not going to be in a committed relationship. I'm not going to do it. I just can't. I have so much love to give. I just can't be in a committed monogamous relationship. And I've been living like that for years. Like I was 1000% convinced, and I had convinced everyone else around me it was never going to happen. And as soon as I locked eyes with her,
You knew.
I knew, and within 2 weeks, she was like, "I want marriage, I want kids," and I was like, "Done, done,
Yeah.
done."
I love it.
That's another thing we tell our clients: get really specific about what you want and get clear about it. I mean, we moved a little bit more quickly than you maybe necessarily need to move, but there's nothing wrong with saying to a man, I'm looking for a monogamous, committed relationship. I'm looking for a partner. Like, get out there, because it really sends out a clear signal to the universe. You're going to get a clear yes or a clear no back from that.
Well, it's what I call being unapologetically romantic,
Yes.
and it's okay to be that as a strong woman, to
Absolutely.
want what you want, and to not disconnect from that and pretend that you have to dive into the male mind and figure it all out. There are lots of men who want that, and when you send it, like you said, to the universe clearly, you're going to be amazed at what the universe is going to provide for you. Absolutely.
Especially when you manifested an orgasm. That's how we manifest everything. This morning, we're like, all right, we need to manifest
$20,000
$20,000 more dollars by the end of the month
Yeah.
in our orgasm.
Done and done. Love it.
It's already coming.
It's fun.
Yes.
It's a fun
Okay.
game.
So let's dive in just a little bit more into it. What are 3 strategies, like physical strategies, that a woman can do if she doesn't have a partner yet to increase her turn on, to increase her orgasmic potential, and of course that's consequently going to draw in a lot of good things. But what helps her get there?
Awesome. So we give all of our clients an exercise we call the masturbation arousal counting technique. Okay. And what this technique does is while they're masturbating, she's focusing 100% on her pleasure, and she's not in fantasy, and she's not.
I got chills when you said that, by the way. Really.
Exactly. And she's not outside of her body. She is 100% inside of her body, loving herself. And what people find is that when you're 100% focused on your pleasure, other stuff starts to creep in. Oh, I've got stuff to do. Oh, this is weird. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh, I'm not feeling turned on. Oh,
it's resistance, isn't it?
Yes.
It's all resistance. And so that's why it's a meditation. And so you're counting a number out of your mouth, but not through your brain. So you're counting it from your body. So your mouth opens up, and every 10 seconds, and your body says 2, 3. So 1's like, walking down the street, no arousal. 10 is orgasm. Okay, so the brain analyzes it, and then it fucks up the arousal, and so that's why we shut the brain off. There's no story around the number. So if it's 2, it's not like, God damn it, why is it 2 again? I was just at 8, now I'm back at 2. The body goes
and
in
the body
waves.
naturally fluctuates.
And so, and as soon as you start to worry about it, that's where it's like,
it goes downhill. Okay.
So just stay in the number and just let it do whatever it wants to do. And if you're just 2, 2, 2, 1, fine. It's part of the practice. It's a meditation. And so we have our clients actually set a timer so that your brain doesn't have to wonder what else I should be doing or how long should I be doing this or am I done yet? Set a timer for 10, 15 minutes a day and focus on self-love. Focus on your self-pleasure. And then when you find your man, your body's just ready. And when you can fully focus on your pleasure, that's when you have those juicy conversations with him, instead of being weird and awkward about sexuality.
Which are a lot of fun for men as well.
Yeah, they love it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so that was strategy number 1. Thank you. That was excellent. So give me strategy number 2. What are you thinking?
Awesome. So strategy number 2 was what we already said about manifesting an orgasm. Whether or not she orgasms in the arousal masturbation counting technique is not an issue. It's not about climax. It's not about orgasm. It's about the meditation. If she does orgasm, go into the manifestation. Manifest your man. Manifest feeling.
Ask for what you want. And
yes,
feel it.
exactly. Yeah, and feel it. And so it's really hard to hold an intention in the head in orgasm because, just by definition of orgasm, your brain literally shuts down and other parts light up and you just can't focus. So you literally have to say it out loud. You have to yell it sometimes. So it helps when you live alone.
Does it help to give yourself permission in that moment, verbally give yourself permission? Because I know yes. Sometimes I think women shut down because they feel like they're doing something wrong.
Absolutely.
That's huge, yes. And so that's part of the shame that's just wrapped up in the society, the shame around our sexuality. And what our clients notice is that voice inside of us that says, I shouldn't be experiencing this pleasure, this is wrong, this is weird, this is bad. If you actually locate that voice in your body and pull it out and look at it,
it's not even yours.
It's not your voice.
It doesn't even belong to you.
It's often your mom's voice, your dad's voice, your pastor's voice, your teacher's voice. And
their voice wasn't their voice either. It was somebody else's voice too. It's just continuing.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, so then take that voice and actually change the tone of the voice, change the sound of it to sound like Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse. Just make it sound funny, and then literally throw it into a fire or throw it out the window or put it into the ground and just watch it disappear. And just so like you said, give yourself permission. Permission is and to say it out loud is important too.
I really love this technique, and I'll tell you why. One of the things that I do with my ladies when I work with them is that there's a fear around being adored. There's a fear around being wanted from a man and that having that sexual attention directed at you. And I tell women, of course he wants to have sex with you. It's a natural reaction to your feminine beauty. It's just natural. But the one of the strategies I give them is to start saying in your head, of course he wants me. Why wouldn't he? Of course he wants, with everybody, regardless of if it's actually true or not.
Absolutely.
Of course he wants me.
Yeah.
So this is along that line of changing that voice and making it into something that really works for you and giving yourself permission to go deeper into that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So one thing this can even be number 3 tactic is something that I used to do when I was just getting started, working on myself, building my confidence. I was horrified of women. I didn't know what to do. She could throw herself at me, and I was still way too shy to have sex with her or anything. I just didn't know what to do. I was raised Christian, hardcore Christian, and so what I actually did was I made myself a recording of me saying positive things about myself. I actually made myself like the Dream Man recording that I sent you guys. So I made myself a recording and listened to it on repeat every single night. So that's something you can do. Just make love to yourself and just say, I am so fucking beautiful. I am so amazing. Every man wants me. And what we've noticed with our clients is that some women come in and they're so, this is so not a part of their reality that they, when we say, you are beautiful, you are worthy of love, she goes like this.
Yeah, or starts crying,
Yeah.
or
Well,
it's uncomfortable. Yeah.
this, and I'm sure you guys know this, but what is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this from a man's perspective as well. But historically, courtesans and were not conventionally beautiful. A lot of them were not conventionally beautiful. It was the sensuality, the sexuality that was bubbling
Yes.
out of them. And although Jenn, you're of course conventionally as well as exquisitely beautiful as well, but guys don't look necessarily. It's not all about just the physical. There's something about that woman. She might not be what I thought in my head was going to what I wanted, but I can't stop thinking about her.
Yes, exactly.
And that
So
happens so much.
that's really all there is. That's really all there is
It's
the
all
turn on.
energetic connection too. I mean, it can be the same thing with a man too. You can be attracted to a man who isn't maybe your specific type or doesn't have the thing on your list.
Yes.
And lists are fine. It's fine to set the intention, but ultimately it's about the way that person makes you
It's
feel.
about the energy.
It's about the energetic exchange. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I've had that experience many times where, maybe I've seen a woman that was just absolutely gorgeous, conventionally gorgeous, and I couldn't be less aroused in my life.
Exactly.
Like
you can be the superest of the supermodels, but if you're a drag and no fun to be around and really disconnected from yourself and not willing to explore it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So she needs this program, and then the woman that's less conventionally beautiful,
But
I
like
just see-
comfortable in her own
Yeah,
skin
but
and like
comfortable
grounded in
and-
her
and
sexuality.
radiant.
Yeah, that's attractive.
I'm just drawn to that. Like
That is hot.
to a flame. It's
Yeah.
so hot. Yeah. And I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
I am too. I am getting constant goosebumps throughout this entire interview. I'm like, wow, we've got something incredible going here. The synergy is off the charts. I just want to say thank you so much for getting on Skype with me and sharing all this really, really incredible information. And I'm very, very thankful. I'm actually lost a few words there because I was getting so many goosebumps. So thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to leave for the women?
I was just going to throw in Kegels.
Kegels. are very
Yeah,
important.
which everybody knows. Like, you read Cosmo and they're like, do your Kegels. Like, can I just tell you, I was always like, I don't need to do my Kegels. I'm fine. I do yoga. I'm like really healthy. No, like Kegel strength is the biggest indicator of if you're going to have like an orgasm, period, and your orgasmic strength and your pelvic floor strength.
Since you brought that up, I want to ask you one little question on the Kegel then for all of my ladies, because from studying different things and different ways of approaching it, which of course I think Kegels are awesome. Is it really important that you focus on the release of the muscle as well, instead of just the contraction in order to be able to achieve higher, better states of orgasm? Does that work?
So some women come in and have automatically like way too strong of Kegels because they're just so tense. And so for them, it's important to be able to release it and relax into it.
So what a good exercise along with the Kegels would be to be able, once you do a Kegel and you do the contraction, to really focus on that and exhaling that release.
Yeah,
and letting it go.
Release, and then, so the release is important. Then also the reverse Kegel is important. Being able to push out.
And all of our 90-day clients, we just started including this in part of our package. We give them a rose quartz yoni egg, or you could get a jade yoni egg, and that does so much of the work for you. It's like when we work out and we lift with weights.
It's automatic.
It's exactly, and it
Don't have to do the work.
also, on an energetic perspective, it connects. Your rose quartz is a heart opener, and it's a cleanser for the chakras. And so, by putting that energy in your sacral, it actually helps to connect the upper and lower chakras, which is everyone has this disconnect going on between the heart and the sacral. And so, if we can connect our sexual energy with our heart energy and our heart intuition, does amazing things, miracles.
That's another thing. We could go on forever.
Yeah, I could
I'll
just
be
talk
quick.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those were...
Quick,
go ahead.
quick. This is really important. Name your vagina.
Yeah.
Have a conversation with her. Tell her you love
give
her.
her a name.
I
I'm
love
so
you.
naming mine today. I hadn't even thought of that. And I name everything. You are
Ask her.
brilliant, guys.
Ask what she needs. Say, what do you need? What do you want from me? And she will tell you. So, I mean, that's one of the questions on our intake form is, what do you call your vagina during sex? And when we say, I don't refer to it. Get to know your vagina.
Well, it's not that I didn't refer to it. I didn't have that issue whatsoever. But I can think of so many instances where we name male penises, but I had never even thought about naming my vulva.
Yes.
Yes.
Never crossed my mind. Thank you.
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys so much for that. That was an incredible interview. So thank you, and so much good information. And Ben and Jen do have a special gift for any of you ladies that would like to connect with them. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'd like to offer anybody watching this video a complimentary 15-minute phone consultation where you can just call in and we'll set up an appointment. You can talk to either Jen or I, and we'll figure out exactly what you need, and we can talk a little bit about what we do if you're interested, and just have a fun little conversation.
Ladies, lover girls, if you want to find out more about Jen and Ben's explosive sexual healing system, then hop on over right now to www.explosivesexualhealing.com. And I will see you in the next episode of Man Moves Monday. Bye.
Awesome.
Yay. Bye. Thank you.